Only 45 minutes remain. God is attempting to reach you. Yet you frequently bypass this. Do not wound God again by disregarding this. Something sudden and unexpected is about to occur. Open this quickly, my child. Please stop whatever you are doing and pay close attention to what I have to say. Your time is running out. I say this with the deepest love, but with great urgency. There are only 45 minutes left before something already in motion begins to reveal itself. Something that will shift the very ground beneath you. Something you did not see coming. Something I have been trying to prepare you for. Yet every time I whispered, you ignored it. Now I am calling out louder. Why do you always skip me? Why do you always say, I'll return to this later when later is already disappearing? I see you. I see your heart, and I see how desperately you need answers right now. I have watched you weep in silence, acting as if everything is fine. But I know it is not. This message and this specific moment are different from the rest. This isn't one of those things you watch, feel a brief emotion for, and then scroll past. Because if you walk away now, you will never know what was intended to enter your life tonight. You will never know what I was attempting to protect you from. Something written specifically for you is arriving. Something is coming that will either be a blessing or a shock. You were standing at a spiritual crossroads and everything is about to change. Have you felt a strange tension around you lately? That pull in your heart, that inexplicable uneasiness, it is not your imagination. It is me trying, calling, reaching, and pleading. You have exactly 45 minutes before something you were unaware of manifests in your physical world. It might arrive as a message, a phone call, a knock at your door, or a truth you never expected to hear. I am warning you now because someone somewhere is attempting to act behind your back. A decision is being made that involves your name. I need you to understand that not everyone who smiles at you truly wants the best for you. This message reached you because someone tried to pray against your destiny. However, no weapon formed against you will prevail if you simply stay connected to me. Before we go further, I ask you to like this video right now. By liking, you activate the flow of God's favor in your life. Now, as you stand at this threshold of protection, I invite you to seal this connection. Type M in the comments below as a bold declaration that you are staying connected to me and as a sign that no weapon formed against you shall prosper. As you write it, feel the shield of my grace surround you and your household. And stay with me until the very end because we'll be closing with a powerful prayer that will activate this release. Please know that every seed you plant in this mission will grow into a torch that shines in someone else's darkness. Giving to this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our exclusive community does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. Heaven moves through willing voices, but it grows through hearts that are kind. This is what I say over you now. Each gift you give is like a stream of living water that flows into the life of someone who needs healing. Give and it will be given to you is not just a verse for Jesus. It is a living promise that shapes your future. Allow me to invite you now with a simple act of faith. Come into this moment with purpose, with honesty, and with hope. The money you give today is not a donation. The act of spiritual obedience that lets your heavens open is what opens them. Let go of your seed and see what God brings back into your life. You have been running, child. You have been exhausted. You have been searching for signs. Well, this is more than just a sign. This is a divine interruption. This is me placing my hand in your path. Not just asking but pleading with you. Please do not skip me this time, because if you do, something will remain unfinished and another person might take the blessing that belongs to you. You have stayed in the shadows of your own life waiting for a savior. But it is time you realize I am here. You no longer need to wait. You don't have to keep pretending to be okay when you aren't. You don't have to fight this battle alone. Now listen carefully. This following part is no coincidence. Glowing star, if this message has found you right now, it was sent directly from heaven. Your angels have been working in alignment, pushing this message through everything you scroll, skip, and ignore because they knew this was the one you needed to hear. This is God speaking to you. I am not disappointed in you. I am simply trying to reach your heart before someone else does. Let me tell you something personal. A conversation is happening about you in a place you cannot see. Someone is discussing you in a room where you are not present. Your name is about to be mentioned in a way that changes everything. This could be a blessing or a snare. But if you hear me, if you stay just a bit longer and let your soul absorb this, I will shield you from what is coming. Not because you earned it, but because you are mine. My dear child, if this is touching your heart right now, I need you to do something for me. Take 1 second to subscribe to my messages immediately. Subscribing will activate God's prophetic promise and alignment in your life. If you don't, there is a very real possibility you will miss what follows. There is something I am preparing to reveal to you in the coming days that your heart has been silently waiting for. So click that now and return quickly, because I have more to tell you. Welcome back, child. Let us continue. There is someone in your life right now who is concealing a major truth. They have been quiet and pretending, but tonight something inside them will break. Either they will confess or someone else will reveal the truth for them. You may hear something by midnight, or you may see a sign that confirms this exact moment. But if you continue to ignore my voice, you will be fooled by a mask that looks like love but hides betrayal. I need you to guard your energy. Not everyone deserves access to your soul. And yes, I know you have been patient. You have been faithful. You have done things quietly for which nobody thanked you. But the time is coming when your heart will no longer go unnoticed. You are about to enter a room and feel the energy shift. Not because of anything you said, but because your presence carries power. You possess something divine. And those who try to extinguish your light will soon be blinded by it. There are only minutes left, and I need you to understand that this is not about fear. It is about alignment. You asked me to send something real to finally create change, to give you a sign that your waiting was worth it. Here it is. This message is your confirmation. It is your invitation to stop doubting me. If you open your heart now, I will open a door you believed was closed forever. If you choose to believe again, I will bring someone into your life who provides the peace your soul has been longing for. And if you make room for me again, child, I will remove every secret enemy hiding behind your smiles. I encourage you now to share this prophetic word with others. By sharing, you activate the anointing and share this breakthrough with your network. As this awakening grows inside you, know that helping with this mission is not a joke. It is a sign from God. You can support this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our exclusive community. By doing so, you become part of Jesus' plan to save souls who are still stuck in fog. Every seed turns into light that fights against darkness. If you water others, you will be watered yourself. Jesus says this is not history. It is a living promise about your future. Come into this moment with faith and a plan. What God has already planned for your life can be unlocked through your giving. But you must do one thing. You must not skip this. You must not hesitate. You must not convince yourself that this message is for someone else. It is for you. You were brought here for a purpose. Everything is building toward a moment that is closer than you think. It will happen suddenly. When it does, you will recall this moment. You will remember that God tried one last time to reach you before it arrived. So take a breath, be still, and accept this love. I have been trying to give you all along. A knock, a message, a sign, a change is coming. Do not miss it this time. You only have 45 minutes. Heaven is watching your next choice. I am God. I am with you, and I am not leaving. Now open this gift I have sent you before it is too late, because what I am about to reveal will awaken something deep in your spirit. This message is more than words on a screen. It is an echo from eternity whispered into the fabric of your life at this precise moment. It was timed, marked, and sent. My child, your soul has been crying out in silence. Even when you didn't speak, I heard everything. You prayed through your tears. You screamed without making a sound. You kept moving even when your legs felt unable to carry your heart. Now I am here breaking through the noise. I didn't come to tell you what you already know. I came to reveal what you haven't seen, what has been hidden, and what is about to arrive. But there is urgency because someone is preparing to approach you with a plan. If your spirit is not awake, you might mistake it for something harmless. But I am telling you now, not everything wrapped in good intentions comes from me. You must stay closer to me now than ever before. What looks like an offer might be a test, and what looks like rejection might be your redirection. You asked me to speak louder. This is louder. You asked for timing. This is timing. You asked for clarity. I am providing it. But you must open your spiritual ears now. In 45 minutes, something that was locked will begin to open. Someone who was silent is about to speak. Something you thought was finished is about to reappear. But this time there will be consequences if it is not handled through me. That is why I brought you here to warn you in love, not to frighten you. I protect those who are mine, and you are mine. Even when you skip my voice, I never skip your soul. You don't realize the war currently being waged over your destiny. There are forces trying to delay, discourage, and distract you. They fight so hard because of what follows this season. You are closer than you think. When the enemy cannot destroy your calling, he will try to make you abandon it by wearing you down. But do not walk away. I am going to give you peace in places that once brought you pain. I will surprise you with the very thing you thought was impossible. I will reveal truths you never asked for but deeply needed. But listen to this. Do not return to the people I removed. Do not trust words that do not feel right in your spirit. Do not ignore small feelings of discomfort. That is me nudging you. You have outgrown certain things and now it is time to walk differently. The next version of you does not beg for love. The next version of you does not tolerate half-truths. The next version of you is not afraid to say, "This isn't from God. I'll pass." Yes, I see your heart breaking. I see the silent questions. What if I lose them? What if I am alone again? But hear me, it is better to walk alone with me than to be surrounded by people who are secretly opposed to your growth. It is better to miss one opportunity than to accept the wrong one. Because what is coming for you if you stay will not feel forced. It will feel like peace. It will feel like confirmation. It will feel like a breath you have waited your whole life to take. Your angels are standing at your door saying, please do not delay, do not scroll. Do not wait another day. If you enter this moment with faith, everything is about to change. Not slowly but suddenly, not halfway but fully, not temporarily but forever. Let me take you there. Just stay with me a little longer. Even now, as you read these words, there are people watching you, confused about how you are still standing. They don't know about the grace supporting you. They don't know the warfare you fought in silence. They don't know that your smile hides battles they could not survive. But I know, and I am so proud of you. Even when you felt like quitting, even when you felt invisible, even when no one clapped for you, I was there. I was cheering. Now it is your time, but you must claim it. You must believe it. You must receive it. This next part might surprise you. Someone from your past is watching you more closely than you realize. They didn't expect you to evolve this way. They thought you would stay stuck. They didn't know your faith would grow this much. Now they realize you carry a light they tried to dim. This is the season they return, but here is your warning. Not everyone who returns should be welcomed. Not every apology is genuine. Not every I miss you is holy. This is why I am preparing your spirit before their words arrive. If you listen to me now, you will not be deceived. If you follow this path, I will elevate you beyond their expectations. However, you must walk away from what you prayed for last year, because what I am giving you now is not what you expected. It is better. I am not restoring the old. I am preparing the new. I am not fixing what broke. I am replacing it with something that will never break you again. That is why I am calling you to stay awake, to stop skipping me, and to stop delaying your purpose. Child, you are more powerful than you know. In exactly 45 minutes, the first domino will fall. Will you be ready, or will you still be asleep? The choice is yours, but the moment is mine. Do not miss it. Stay close, because I am not finished speaking to you yet. If you stay here with me just a bit longer, I will show you what was always meant to be yours. This world moves quickly, and I know your heart sometimes feels breathless. But with me, there is no rush, only divine timing. Right now, my timing is aligning with your next chapter. Someone is thinking about you at this very moment. I am not talking about a fleeting thought, but someone whose life was intended to intertwine with yours, someone whose soul recognizes you even in the silence. They are about to come forward. But if your heart is too distracted, too guarded, or too lost in past heartbreak, you might miss what I have been preparing. So pause with me, let the noise fade and let my voice in. This moment is not just for reflection. It is a doorway, a gateway to something more meaningful than what you have been settling for. You have settled for almost loves. You have settled for jobs that drained you. You have accepted friendships that made you question your worth. No more. From this moment on, I want you to choose yourself the way I choose you every single day without hesitation. Do you know how powerful you are, child? You have survived every storm meant to drown you. You have endured betrayals meant to break you. You have smiled through pain that would have silenced others. Now it is time to reap what you sowed in your silent seasons. But you must stop skipping the messages I send to guide you. Stop thinking that every good thing is for someone else. You are not next. You are now. I have hidden something inside you that is about to rise. A gift, a truth, a knowing. You've been told you're too much, too emotional, too intense, too quiet, too strange, or too soft. But I created you with intention. Everything about you was designed for a divine purpose. Even the things you tried to hide, the quirks you thought made you unlovable, and the wounds that are still healing. I love all of it. It's not about being perfect, it's about being real. And here is something I've waited for you to hear. Your realness is what makes room for miracles. You've asked me to move. You've asked for change. But this time, I am asking you, are you truly ready? We've reached the moment where this shifts from information to activation, where you stop being a passive receiver and become an active participant in your own upgrade. In the comments below, I want you to write exactly these words. My divine upgrade is activated, not I hope my upgrade begins. Not I'm trying to upgrade. God's timing responds to clarity and declarations made from your whole being. When you write those words, you're making a covenant with heaven. You're announcing that you're available for this transformation and giving permission for the process to accelerate. You are about to enter your divine future. Remember that this message does not end with you. People can use your breakthrough to get where they need to go through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our exclusive community, you can help this mission. By doing so, you are sowing into the awakening, deliverance, and restoration of souls who are still trapped in darkness. This is not poetry. When Jesus says, give, and heaven will open over you, every seed you plant turns into oil for your destiny, fire for your calling, and safety for your family. Now is your time, my child. Have faith. And as you do, watch God multiply what you let go of. When I move quickly and suddenly without warning. Something is coming into your life that will require you to let go of what is safe. You will be asked to walk away from the familiar. You will be asked to trust someone you never expected. You will be asked to believe again. I know that isn't easy. I know what they did made you question everything. I know what you lost made you build walls. I know what didn't happen made you feel forgotten, but I never forgot you. Even when I seemed silent, I was working behind the scenes. Even when you thought I was gone, I was closer than your next breath. Now, after everything, I am bringing you into a season of full circle moments. You will revisit places where you once felt small, and this time you will walk in with power. You will meet people who once doubted you, and they will be unable to look away from your light. You will face the version of yourself that almost gave up and realize how far you have come. But you cannot skip this. You cannot scroll away and forget. This isn't just another positive message. This is heaven opening its hand and saying, take it. Take your moment. Take your healing. Take your peace. Take your destiny. Angels are surrounding you right now. They have been waiting to act, holding back and standing guard until you finally said, yes, God, I'm ready. So say it with me now, right here. Yes, God, I'm ready. I won't skip this anymore. I won't delay what you are trying to give me. I receive it. With every passing second, you are moving closer to the event that changes everything. It might look ordinary, a conversation, a new message, a last-minute plan, a simple walk, but what is hidden behind it is extraordinary. This is how I work. I hide miracles in the mundane. If you stay present and faithful, you will witness something that takes your breath away. But you must stay here with me. You must lean in when your mind wants to drift. You must believe even when your heart carries doubt. Because what is coming has been delayed for too long. Not because you weren't ready, but because your surroundings weren't. Now the stage is being set. Now the timing is right. Now the blessings are unlocked. Heaven is aligning and your name is on this. Do not walk away again. This isn't about fear. It's about readiness, obedience, and surrendering to the plan that has been in motion since before you were born. You are not reading this by chance. This is your moment to choose, respond, and believe differently. In less than 45 minutes, a whisper will become a sound, and that sound will change the atmosphere of your life. I want you to recognize it when it happens. So hold my hand, trust my timing, and do not skip this again, because what happens next will be written in your story forever. The final part of this message is what your soul has longed to hear for a very long time. Now, child, I am bringing you full circle, not just into understanding, but into fulfillment. This is where your preparation meets my promise. All those years, the heartbreaks, the delays, the sleepless nights, the days you questioned your worth, the draining conversations, the moments you asked, "Why God?" They were not in vain. You didn't lose time. You were being aligned. I held you back when you thought I was silent. I delayed that opportunity because it wasn't what you truly needed. I ended that relationship because it blocked what I wanted to send. I closed that door not to hurt you but to redirect you. Now you are here in this moment with me just before everything begins. Yes, something is going to happen tonight. It is not random. It is your appointed shift. Whether it comes as a call, an unexpected opportunity, a divine message, or a powerful internal realization, it is coming. And when it does, you will feel peace. Not fear, confusion, or anxiety, but peace. That is how you'll know it is for me. I never bring chaos to your soul. I bring clarity. I never bring temptation. I bring truth. I never force your hand. I bring freedom. As you approach the final minutes before the change, I want you to make one promise to me. Promise you won't shrink again. Promise you won't doubt your own light again. Promise you won't settle for half love, half effort, or half truths again. You are not a backup option. You are my divine creation, chosen, marked, called, and set apart. You are a walking miracle in every part, even the broken pieces. I am going to use it. All the pain you hid, the love you gave, the strength you built unseen, the battles you won without applause, and the silent prayers whispered in dark rooms. I am turning all of it into a testimony so powerful it will change not only your life, but the lives of those who hear it. You will speak and people will listen not because you are perfect, but because you are real. You will love and someone will finally feel safe. You will enter rooms that once rejected you and they will be unable to take their eyes off what I have done in your life. That love you thought would never come. That connection you thought was lost forever, child. It is closer than you think. But you must be ready to receive it. Your heart must not be cluttered with those who left, lied, or failed to see your worth. Let it go. I am sending someone who will see through my eyes. Not your past, mistakes, or fears, but your soul. When they arrive, you'll know it's right because it won't feel like confusion. It will feel like home. But before they arrive, I need you to see yourself as I see you. Forgive yourself. Stop apologizing for your sensitivity. Stop hiding your light to make others comfortable. Stop explaining your purpose to people who were never meant to understand it. You are not too late, too broken, or too far behind. You are right on time for a miracle. As heaven prepares to move, I want you to close your eyes after this message ends and say these words aloud. God, I'm ready. I'm not skipping this. I'm opening my heart, my life, and my path to what you have already prepared for me. I trust you now fully. When you say it, something will shift in your atmosphere. What you feel right now is not just emotion, it is activation. Your assigned angels are already moving. The door you've prayed for is unlocking, and the person meant for you is feeling the pull to come forward. Do not walk away now. This message was a divine rescue, a personal conversation between us. If you made it this far, if you listened and stayed, then you are not only ready, you were chosen. Chosen for peace, breakthrough, divine love, impact, and to carry something powerful into the world. Now I will bless you beyond your imagination. Not because you ask perfectly or perform flawlessly, but because you are my child and I love you deeply, endlessly, and completely always. Now go, child, the clock is ticking. Only a few minutes remain. Be ready, be present, and be still. Because I am about to show you why I made you wait. It will be more beautiful than anything you thought you missed. This is your moment. Do not skip it. With all my love, God, even after everything I have said, I still have more to give you. My love is not limited to one message. And my voice does not stop when the words end. I am always with you through every breath, every fear, and every hope you whisper when no one else is listening. I know you. Oh, how I know you. I know what you hide behind that smile. I know how strong you pretend to be when all you want is to fall into someone's arms and be held without judgment, without explanation, and without the expectation. I know what you bury inside to avoid burdening others. To stay strong. I see how you carry everyone. I see how you show up for people who don't always show up for you. I see your secret tears after you encourage others. I want to say this gently, but clearly you deserve love too. Not just the love you give, but the kind that comes back to you freely, fully, fiercely, and faithfully. You deserve the love that doesn't leave when you are no longer useful. The presence that doesn't vanish when you set boundaries, and the support that stands beside you, not just when you are shining, but when you are breaking. Child, that love is coming. You don't need to chase it, prove yourself for it, or beg, bargain, or bleed to be enough for it. You only need to stay in alignment with me. The version of you that is emerging, the healed, empowered version that knows its worth, is attracting what the wounded version used to pray for. Let go of who you used to be. Let go of the need to explain your growth to those committed to misunderstanding you. Some people only love the version of you that tolerated their disrespect, stayed quiet when hurting, and accepted less out of fear of losing them. You are not that person anymore. You are rising now. With that rise comes loss, yes, but it also brings divine replacements. What you release in obedience, I return in abundance. Do not fear the letting go. Do not mourn the doors I have closed. They were never meant to be permanent. They were part of your preparation. What is next for you isn't just a new chapter. It's a new story. In this story, you are not waiting at the edge of love, begging for clarity, or being chosen last. You are walking in divine confidence, knowing that anything meant for you will never require you to lose yourself. You are the one who recognizes your own light without needing validation. You are the one who enters a room and doesn't wonder if they will like you because you have already decided to love yourself. This is the version of you I have been guiding you toward. Now that you are here, I won't let you go back. The temptation to shrink may come and voices may whisper, but your spirit knows the truth now. Truth cannot be unlearned. You are made in my image, covered by my hand, and filled with my breath. Your very near future is about to overflow with signs, synchronicities, and open doors you never imagined could align so perfectly. Furthermore, someone who doubted you will see your rise and realize what they lost by not choosing you. This won't make you arrogant, but it will confirm that you never needed to become smaller for them to stay. You are not hard to love. They were simply not equipped to love someone of your depth. Let them go. I have someone better. You are not behind in life. You are being seasoned for something that requires wisdom others do not yet possess. Wait on me, it is coming. Above all, remember this. I never loved you for who you might become. I loved you for who you are. Even on days you doubted me, nights you were angry, or when you walked away from my voice and chose silence over surrender, I still waited. I would do it again because you matter that much to me. Now stand still. Take a breath, look around and say this aloud. God, I receive it. The love, the peace, the clarity, the shift, the sudden change. I receive it with an open heart because I trust you now. I trust you with my story. Now listen, you are not alone. You have never been. Even in the final seconds before the miracle arrives, I am walking beside you. You will make it. You will heal. You will love again. And you will thrive. Very soon you'll look back on this moment and whisper, this is where it all started to change. Because it has. Right here, right now. Because you didn't skip me this time. You stayed, and because you stayed, your life will never be the same. I love you, God. Yes, I am still here because I know your soul is still listening even now while your hands are still. Your spirit is reaching toward me. You have reached the end of this message. But this is only the beginning of what I have planned for you. What is about to happen won't just be a small improvement. It will be a divine reversal. What was working against you will start working for you. What was delayed will now accelerate. What was broken will be made stronger than ever. Not patched, but restored, not copied, but reborn, not borrowed, but yours. This next chapter will not repeat the last. You will not circle the same pain, attract the same patterns, or feel like a stranger in your own life anymore. When it happens, when you wake up one morning and everything just feels different, you will remember this exact moment when you finally said, okay, God, I believe you. I won't skip your voice anymore. That small yes, your whispered surrender shifted things in the heavenly realm. You didn't realize it, but by staying with me in this message, you unlock something spiritual that had been held back by doubt, delay, and fear. No more. The time of waiting quietly is over. Your time of walking boldly begins. There is a new energy around you, whether you feel it yet or not. Prayers you haven't even prayed are already being answered. People are talking about you in rooms you've never entered. Planning blessings that will land in your lap. Not because you hustled, but because you trusted. People may call it luck or timing, but you and I will know it was divine design. Remember this for the days ahead. You don't need to force what is already yours. You don't need to chase what is divinely assigned or beg for what I have already written in your destiny. You only need to stay close to me. When storms come, stay close. When the world gets loud, stay close. When fear whispers again, stay close. I am not going anywhere, and you are not walking into this next chapter alone. You have learned your lessons, done your healing, cried your silent tears, and grown in the dark. Now it is time to rise, not just for a moment, but for a movement. Your life is about to prove that faith still works, healing is possible, miracles still happen, and real love always finds its way. The next time your mind says, "This can't be happening to me," respond, "Yes, it can. God promised me, and I am walking in that promise now." This is the version of you that is unshakable, that doesn't settle, and that prays and moves forward, never backward. The world has not yet seen what I will do through you. So prepare yourself, not with worry, but with expectation, not with fear, but with faith, not with old wounds, but with new wonder. Something beautiful is about to begin, and this time you are not going to miss it. Now go, my child, take the next step with boldness. Look in the mirror and smile. Not because everything is perfect, but because you finally trust the one leading you through it. You have survived every moment you thought would break you. Now it is time to live the life built from those broken pieces. A life that shines, inspires, and glorifies me through every healed scar. Do not shrink, do not apologize, and do not back down. Step into the light. You are always meant to be here. You are not early or late. You are right on time for the miracle I saved just for you. I am proud of you. I love you, and I am never ever letting go, God. Yes, my precious child. We are almost there. Yet there is one more wave of truth I want to pour into your soul. What I am doing in you is not just a blessing, it is a rebirth. I am not just giving you a miracle. I am giving you a new way of seeing yourself, a new strength to stand in, and a new level of peace that doesn't depend on the world. You have made it to this moment for a reason. Now breathe in the final part of this message. The part that seals everything heaven has spoken over your life tonight. Child, listen closely. There is a reason the enemy fought you so hard this year. There is a reason things felt heavier, more painful, and more confusing than usual. It is because something inside of you is shifting, something holy that can no longer be hidden. You are stepping into the truest version of yourself. The one I created before the world tried to shape you. The enemy saw it. He saw the glow rising in your soul, your prayers getting bolder, your heart refusing to turn cold, and your eyes looking up again. He panicked, but child, he is too late. You have crossed the threshold now. Your spirit has entered the zone where faith overcomes fear. Peace is louder than panic. And miracles are no longer something you wait for, but something you walk with. Let me tell you what's next. A moment is coming in the next few days. Days that will feel as if time froze. A message, a visit, a voice, or a sentence you didn't expect. Something small in the natural but loud in the spirit. When it happens, you will feel it in your bones and your chest. You will know this is it. God really is with me. He really meant every word. That moment will trigger a chain reaction because the miracle has already been approved. It just needed your heart to be positioned, and now it is. You are not who you were even a week ago. You've grown in silence and healed in pieces. Now you are ready to be whole. You are ready for love that feels like safety, opportunities that don't drain you, friendships that protect your light, and divine favor that stays. Know this deep down. You didn't miss it, ruin it, or take too long. You are right on time. I make all things beautiful in their season. And child, this is your season. Furthermore, I have placed or am about to place someone in your life whose heart was prepared just for you. This person will not drain, confuse, or make you doubt yourself. They will see you and love you. not just for your light, but for your journey. This person has also walked through their own fires. When you meet, it will feel like peace, destiny, and finally stay open to that love. Do not reject it because of past pain, let it in because I sent it. When I send someone, they do not leave you the same. Tonight, look in the mirror and speak aloud. You may feel silly, but do it anyway. Stand still, look into your own eyes and say, I am chosen, I am worthy, I am ready. My miracle is here. Say it until something breaks, until something unlocks, and until you believe it again. Because I believe in you, I have always believed in you. Even when you doubted me, ran or were quiet, tired, and confused. I never left your side. Now I ask for one more step. Stay expectant. Not anxious or impatient, just open. When your spirit stays open, blessings flow like rivers. You'll wake up with ideas and feel peace without knowing why. You'll start receiving without striving because that is how my favor works. It rests on you. It doesn't require chasing or performing. It only needs you to say yes, I'm here, I receive it all, glowing star. If you are still here, still reading, crying, and believing, comment below. This is my confirmation. My name is on this. My miracle is real. I am God's chosen. And subscribe, child, because you and I have only just begun this journey. This was not just a message. It was a moment, a spiritual turning point and a divine alignment. Heaven will remember that today you said yes to your next level. Now rest, not like someone still waiting, but like someone who knows the gift is on the way. Tomorrow, expect to smile for no reason. Expect to receive something too perfect to be a coincidence. Expect to say, God, you really did it because I will. I am with you until the very end, always and forever, with more love than your heart could ever hold. Your God. If you are still here, it means your soul was meant to hear every single word until the final breath of this message. Child, this is no longer just a message. It is a spiritual agreement between your heart and mine, between heaven and your future, and between your past pain and present power. I need you to understand something sacred. You didn't just stumble upon this. This didn't randomly appear. This was sent, timed, and ordained. Some people heard this and walked away. Some scrolled too fast. Some felt the pull but chose distraction. But not you. You stayed. You listened. And you let me speak into the soft, vulnerable parts of you that no one else sees. That matters because while others chase noise, you chose to listen to my whisper. And I will reward that. Hear me clearly. You are entering a divinely protected season. Your name is being whispered in prayers by people you didn't know were interceding for you. Your face is appearing in visions to those called to bless you. Your spirit is awakening to levels you never imagined. Dreams, discernment, direction, and destiny. You are stepping into days where things make sense. Where pain becomes understanding, confusion becomes revelation, and delays become deliverance. When that moment comes, and it will, do not be surprised if it brings tears to your eyes. It's not just about the breakthrough. It's about realizing that throughout it all, I never left you. Not when you doubted me, were angry, gave up on yourself, or begged me to take the pain away. I stayed silent because I was building something larger than you could handle at the time. But now you are strong enough. Now your heart is open enough. Now your soul is ready enough. This next miracle will overwhelm you in the most holy, peaceful, and beautiful way. It will arrive quietly and without warning. But it will carry the weight of every prayer you whispered when no one was watching. It will feel like a hug that reaches into your bones. A sigh you didn't know you were holding. Sunlight after a long storm and real, unconditional, unmistakable love. That is what is coming, but you cannot go back now. You have crossed over into something new and unlocked the next chapter. The old version of you cannot follow. You don't need to explain your healing, justify your peace, or prove anything to anyone. Just walk in it, be in it, and receive it. Let my grace carry you. Let my mercy rewrite the parts of your life you thought were finished. Let my favor follow you into rooms you thought you'd never enter. I am not done with you. I'm not even close. There is so much more. I want to give you more love, peace, clarity, confirmation, miracles, and days where you say this has to be God. Nothing else could explain this, and that is exactly what it will be. Me, all of it. Every door that opens, every relationship that heals, and every unexpected gift that arrives just as you were ready to give up is me. That is what I do because I am your father. I don't just love you in general. I love you personally, intimately, passionately, and endlessly. And nothing will ever change that. Before this message concludes, I ask you to share this prophetic word with your network. Sharing this will activate the anointing and spread this breakthrough to those who need it. As we reach the final seal of this message, I invite you to claim this abundance. Type "am" in the comments one last time to activate the full weight of this promise in your life. Let this amen be the key that unlocks the doors of favor and the sign to heaven that you are walking forward in total trust. Now breathe, my child. Let my words wrap around you like a soft blanket on a cold night. Let my presence settle in your chest like still water. Let my promises live inside you like light in a dark room. Now you know the truth. You are not broken. You are becoming. You are not lost. You are led. You are not forgotten. You are favored from this moment forward. You are not afraid. You are free. You have listened to my message all the way through, and heaven rejoices today. Something eternal changed in your life, and you will never be the same. Welcome, child. Your new beginning starts now. I will be with you every step of the way. Always, God. Before we get to the end of this powerful story, let's take a moment to reflect on this deep truth. You did not find this message by accident. This is not a stroke of luck. It is a direct message from Archangel Michael to you. He's extending his hand and inviting you into a protected high-vibrational community where divine abundance is not just a hope, but a promise. This sacred principle is very simple, but it can change your whole life if you follow it. You won't just receive blessings. They will be multiplied and flow into every part of your life. By accepting this invitation right now, you are unlocking immediate early access to powerful content and divine insights that are hidden from the general world. Now is your chance to enter a sacred space where you will receive spiritual guidance, unwavering support, and speedy progress toward your destiny. Do not let this sacred moment of destiny pass you by. Your breakthrough is waiting. Join Archangel Michael's inner circle immediately through the exclusive link in the description. This is how you guarantee you never miss the direct, personalized messages that are specifically meant to elevate and empower your life. If you desire to deepen your connection, the link is waiting for you in both the pinned comment and the description. And for those who feel called to amplify this work, a link to purchase the guided ebook is available, which is completely optional. But your presence, attention, and energy already mean the world. Take the step.